Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Tutelage, a guide to learner. Here this is Sriparna. I hope all of you are doing good. Today we are going to explain one of the most important leadership model, that is third one, 3D leadership model. We have already discussed in my last to last session Fiedler contingency model, managerial grid model. If you have missed my that session, so just go and check my first comment and my description box where my last two sessions links are already provided and which are basically related to the leadership model. Okay, so now going to the today's topic, that is 3D leadership model. And if you like my videos, so please do one like, share and comment, and please do some support and subscribe my channel for getting more useful session. I hope it would be a great and very beneficial session to everyone. So now going to the main discussion. So 3D leadership model was developed by Professor Bill Reddin as an extension of the managerial grid model. Okay, so it introduces the 3D leadership model, introduces the situational demands, which talks about the way in which the leader must behave to be a most effective one. Okay, so we have already told in my previous session, that is managerial grid model, and one of the most important disadvantage of the managerial grid model, that is it doesn't address the complexity, that is which leadership model is best, which leadership style is best. Okay, so this model is basically helps to find out which model is best and which leadership style is most effective one. Okay, so that's why Bill Reddin introduced new dimension, that is effectiveness, to the managerial grid. So now going to the meaning of effectiveness and why we are adding this into this model, tri-dimensional model. Okay, so basically effectiveness refers to know what was result when one used particular leadership style in a particular situation. That means it concerns the effect when a leader employs a style in a particular situation, and it takes into consideration the situational demand for the leader to be most effective one. So I think the why we are using it and why we are adding to the managerial grid model, is it clear? So now going to the next part. So here in this model, basically there are three axes. Okay, so because we have already told the model is called tri-dimensional, that means there are three dimension. Okay, so first one, that is relationship or people orientation dimension. Next one is task oriented orientation or task oriented dimension. And last one, that is most effective one, and that is most new one, that is effectiveness. Okay, so now going to the basic meaning of the relationship orientation, task orientation and effectiveness. So the first one, the first dimension, that is relationship orientation. So what do you mean by a relationship orientation, learner? So basically it means the extent to which the manager has personal relation with his or her followers. That means relationship. Okay, so relationship between the leader and his or her followers. So that basically included in the relationship orientation dimension. Now going to the next dimension, that is task orientation. So task orientation means the extent to which superior directs his or her followers efforts towards goal attainment. So that means it is basically related with his or her task only. Okay, now going to the third dimension and then new one, that is effectiveness. So effectiveness means the extent to which the manager is successful. Okay, so I think three axis, that means three dimension, is clear to everyone. So now when is a leadership style is effective? That is most important question, because in the managerial grid model, which is one of the most important disadvantages. Okay, so that's why we Redin introduced tri-dimensional theory, and the which leadership style is most effective, which leadership style is best. So now coming to the main part, that is when is a leadership style is most effective? When leadership style meets situational demands, then it is called the effective one, or else ineffective. Okay. So I think the tri-dimensional, what do you mean by a tri-dimensional model, and what are the three axes or three dimension? Is it clear? Now going to next thing, that is there are four. We have already told this is a tri-dimensional theory. So basic model basically includes four identified managerial styles. The first one is related, second one is integrated, third one is separated, and the fourth one, that is dedicated. Okay, so now going to the first style, first managerial style. Okay, that is related. Okay, so here we can see the matrix basically. So y-axis basically measures the relationship orientation, and the and the x-axis basically measures the task orientation. Okay, and low to high. Okay, here we can see the low to high. So the first one, that is related, second one is integrated, third one is separated, and the last one, that is dedicated managerial style. So now going to the first managerial style of the basic model, basic effective style model, that is related. So related model is basically characterized by high relationship orientation and low task orientation, and here we can see. Okay, so in this managerial style, the leader sees the organization as a social system, because uh, he or she has high relationship orientation power. So that's why he or she communicates very well with an environment, with an each and every pupil. So that's why the leader sees the organization or institution as a social system. Personal interaction and environment is more important than focusing on task or trying to make subordinates more productive through corrective actions. Now going to the second one, that is integrated. And here we can see integrated is characterized by high relationship orientation and high task orientation. Okay, so there is a high social interaction with subordinated, as well as concerted efforts to improve productivity through teamwork and strong communication. And integrated manager basically mixes up with the followers and strong teamwork, and there is a basically two-way communication, and which is the most effective communication network. Okay, now going to the third one, that is separated one. So separated managerial style is basically characterized by low task orientation and low relationship orientation. Okay, so the leader provides policies and procedures and does little to monitor subordinate activity also. So separated manager is engaged in correcting deviation from the norm, and he or she basically formulates rules, policies, and imposes these on others, but not to take a direct commanding role on themselves. So that's why he has low task orientation power and low relationship orientation. Okay, so now going to the fourth one, and that is dedicated managerial. So dedicated one is basically characterized by high task orientation and low relationship orientation. Okay, so the leader lays down directives and closely monitors the activities and production of the employees. The leader authority is based upon the formal power, and there is a lack of social interaction because he or she has low relationship orientation power. Okay, so dedicated manager is basically concerned with the production, doesn't like to mix up with the followers, and he or she cannot work without power and responsibility. So I think the basic models have four managerial style and which is clear to everyone. Now going to the lowest effectiveness model and the highest effectiveness model. So lowest effectiveness model has four and another four managerial style. So the first one is missionary, second one is compromiser, third one is deserter, and the fourth one that is autocrat. So now going to the highest effectiveness. So highest effectiveness basically related with the more effectiveness style. So it includes four managerial style, that is developer, executive, bureaucrat, and benevolent autocrat. And all are the most important managerial style because all are more effective style. And lowest effectiveness model basically are related to the less effective style model. And we have already told what are the lowest effectiveness and what are the example of the less effective style and more effective style. I think the 3D dimension model is clear to everyone. If you have any doubt on it, so please do one comment in my comment section. I will reply you positively. And learner, do you know what is the basic aim for introducing the 3D dimensional model or 3D leadership model? So the basic aim of this model, that is how and when each style is effective, and the second one, that is assessing the situation. Okay, because he introduces situational demands, and we have already told the leadership style is effective when the leadership style meets situational demand. I think the three-dimensional model is clear to everyone. So learner, we are done for the today's session. If you like my videos, so please do one like, share and comment, and please do some support and subscribe my channel for getting more useful session. I hope that session would be a very beneficial session to everyone. I will come again with a new topic, new session. Till then, stay tuned. Happy learning. Thank you to all of you.